What it do, everybody? It is the one and only Q from Retro Q Gaming, back at it again as always. We're here with some more Resident Evil 2 remake, and we're pretty far into it. So tonight, we're hoping will be the finale of Claire A. Now, I will say this: we had some technical issues in last night's stream when we did part 2, so obviously I want to apologize about that yet again. But to ensure that there's no technical issues this time around, we may have to restart the game or the stream 1, 2, maybe who knows how many times in order to get it right. There's no logical reason why it went nuts yesterday, but anyway, let's try and avoid it this time by getting straight in to where we left off in Claire A. So we just made it to the nest. We just want to get around, check everything out. I'm going to take this opportunity to just stream chat or stream looks okay. Hoping it stays that way. It's hard to tell, but crits, they make it so much better. Talk about a mess.
Seriously?
Why isn't her head popping? That's what we really want. Get out of here, zombie. Not be trapped in the dark with you. Oh, I'm really hurting on ammo. Not good at all. I will manage. I see you.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, has he got armor of some sort? Rip. We got ourselves a spark shot upgrade. There's another little puzzle we don't exactly have the solution for just yet, but we'll figure it all out. We'll be good. Really? The door opens for a split second and she makes it through it. God damn it.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Well, we won't worry about that anyway. We can still just get our proper stuff going. Spark shot, that's what I wanted. There it is. And we'll mix some new ammo while we're at it. We need handgun ammo. Upgraded spark shot. Charging no, it doesn't really say specifically what the new upgrade does, but we'll survive for now at least. Special Forces recording.
So, the antiviral agents in the west area.
The west is over there. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to go through the east area first. You know, I'm gonna do something just to try smooth it out ever so slightly. Let's see if this fixes anything or helps a little bit. Loss of focus and regaining focus. Nice one. Potential for more handgun ammo. It is looking better. It is looking better from at least what I can see here. I could be wrong, but Capcom, what is you doing, baby? Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
Seems like a perfect opportunity to have used flame rounds. Especially when whatever that was getting back up after me.
Dispensing solution now.
Yeah, distracted. HDR works in this game in a couple of proper situations. Like, one, if you have a HDR monitor, and two, you have like a 10 series graphics card or above. Now, my problem is, while I do have a 10 series graphics card, I don't have a HDR monitor. Also, for some reason, just like yesterday, OBS is being a mess, and it's transmitting and streaming at a really low frame rate. Despite, let me turn it back on, me being up in the 70s and 80s right now, it's still chugging along horribly. I have no idea why it's doing it, because my first night streaming this, everything went flawlessly, 60 frames per second stream, but last night and now tonight, it's becoming a mess. Yeah, I'm not sure about the HDR implementation itself. Again, it's... yes, glorious PC Gaming Master is. Glory, you forget the glorious part of it. I don't know, it's OBS is just being weird. There just seems to be nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. But I'm not sure how good the HDR is in this game or not. Again, it's hard to judge off other people. Like, I know some people would say it's good, some people would say it's bad, but it's hard to judge off, you know, if what some people say is good, some people could say shit. I've got very high standards, so chances are, if they're saying it's bad, it's probably bad. Or even if, oh, you're falling in front of me. Even if they're saying it's mediocre, it's probably bad. Or it's decent, it's decent. Yeah, it's probably bad.
Son of a bitch.
Turn around. Turn around. Why are your weak points so hard to hit? Much better. We're coming back with flame rounds and we're burning this bitch down. Oh, I don't have many flame rounds. That is not good. Oh, I think you're missing out. This is a really good game. I mean, like many people have already said, this is easily already a Game of the Year contender. Justifiably, it's really good. It's just a shame I'm having these damn problems. Because now it probably looks like ours. It looks like a console game running at this kind of frame rate. Okay, they're down. Hopefully they stay down. What do we got? We'll call that an F, 2 lines, top left L, and F again. Go back and solve our little mini puzzle. F, 2 lines, top left L, and F. It's my interpretation of it. So we got F, 2 lines, top left L and F. Oh, that's the beauty of games like this. It's not so much that you're well, I guess that's one way of describing it. Being constantly lost in a survival horror game, it really adds to the tension. Oh shit! It really adds to the tension and to the potential horror of being constantly lost, not knowing where you're going, and have enemies at like every turn. Got ourselves a map. Some gunpowder. I wish I'd brought that other gunpowder with me. But yeah, as someone who heavily loves original Resident Evil 2 and was extremely worried that they were going to mess this up, I am very, very satisfied with this remake. Take a look at our trophy. We got the other key, we'll call it. Poor guys. Ah, they'll be fine. They can sleep it off. Oh shit! Oh, the door's not opening. There's no power. Close the door. I completely forgot about that. That was where I first died. My first death in the game. Come on, zombie. It's entirely possible that they might. Oh shit! Everyone is expecting them to do Resident Evil 3 Remake next. I mean, they can just use this engine. A lot of the assets and stuff can be redone and reused because of the setting and location. So that's promising. They've already said that they've expressed interest to say, oh shit. They've already expressed interest to say, it's like, oh, well, we'd consider remaking it if fans want it. After the massive success of this and the critical acclaim this is getting, of course they're going to know the fans want it. So I'm pretty sure we will see a Resident Evil 3 remake. By the time it's actually developed, it will probably be on Xbox One, Xbox 2, PS4, PS5, and PC. In which case, I very much look forward to playing it. With my GTX 3080 Ti. Oh, I would be more than happy if other companies followed suit and did what Capcom are doing. When you remake a game this well, it's completely justified. I think it was on the first stream where I did this. I said that I would imagine we got a Silent Hill remake. That I know that's Konami, but like you said, other companies that was of this quality, this tier of quality for Silent Hill or other games that we love. It would be amazing. Now, it's Konami, it's Silent Hill, it probably won't happen. But there's other companies. Square Enix are already doing it with Final Fantasy VII. We're getting a full from the ground up remake. That could be amazing. I'm very worried about it based on what we've seen, but it could be amazing. I mean, we've already seen other companies do similar stuff. Last year, we had Sony and Shadow of the Colossus remake when they got Blue Point Games to remake that, and that game was amazing. That remake was absolutely amazing. Blue Point Games always do fantastic work, and that was fantastic. So I'm very much open to the idea of other companies remaking a highly acclaimed game in as long as it's done well. Like, one thing I always theorized over the last couple of years, how's it going, Dia? One thing I always theorized over the last couple of years is because I've been such a vocal person about getting, you know, Shenmue HD. Now, obviously, we got Shenmue HD in the end. But I had theorized, what if Sega had got someone like Blue Point Games to do a full remake of that game, of Shenmue 1 and 2? Oh, you're still alive. So are you. Why are these guys getting back up? Because they all do such good work. So I would gladly take oh no, I forgot to do the puzzle. God damn it. I gotta go back and put the key in. Oh, that's bad. And the thing is, you can't even call companies lazy for doing it, because a full from the ground up remake like this takes a lot of work. It's essentially, with the exception of writing a story, it is just building a whole new game. I mean, I know they already had the Resident Evil engine, the new one, but I mean, other companies would just use engines they already have. Like Square Enix, for example, they're using Unreal Engine for Final Fantasy VII. They already have the majority of the story. Now, where am I? Examine. So we got top left L, one big line, big block top, and one big block. Top left L, one big line, top big block, and one big one. Nailed it. My absolute amazing descriptions of every individual little thing. No, Unreal Engine 4 is a current engine. It's the engine used for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's the engine used for Gears of War 4, Gears of War 5. Hell, technically, it's the engine for Fortnite. It's the engine for a lot of current games. 4 is the current version. Dragon Quest 11 is an Unreal Engine 4 game as well. And Unreal Engine 4 is a very good engine. It's extremely well optimized.
Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Now, I have to worry about this puzzle. How am I going to do this? Puzzles like this could sometimes give me problems. Although I think this might be it straight off the bat. Oh, nailed nailed it. I'm usually good with puzzles like that, but I know when I was doing this before, that one was difficult. It was like the second longest puzzle that it ever caused me issues with. Okay, so now I need to go downstairs. So I mean, once companies can do good stuff with an engine, then you know it's promising. A perfect example would be, oh no, and there's liquors in here too. God damn it. Would be, look at Konami. We talked about, oh, what the hell? You are fast. We already mentioned Silent Hill and a potential Silent Hill remake, which would be fantastic. And Konami have the Fox engine. Oh, no. Was that a normal grenade or a flashbang? I don't know. But the Fox engine is really good. The Fox engine is a really good engine. It's highly optimized. It looks great. It's got super animations.
Seriously? Son of a bitch.
So if they were to use that engine in, let's say, a remake of Silent Hill, is he dead? Is he just spazzing out? No, he's still alive. I think. Maybe he's actually dead. Oh, what a headshot. Critical and everything. Right. What actually, here's a good one. What kind of games would you like to see remade fully from the ground up in current engines with that we haven't seen for a while? So I have to match my signal. I need the, what was it, the Murph signal? Muff signal. There we go. Oh no, I did the wrong one? Like, there's obviously so many. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. I would love to see, as again, this is all assuming that the remake is done well and it turns out good. I would love to see, what's it called? Legend of Dragoon from the PS1 remade. That would be amazing. With modern graphics, it'd be fantastic. There's still another zombie down there. Let's see if we can pop his head from here. Come on, stick your head out. And no worries, Sunrise. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're a little bit ahead of me time zone wise, but I'm always appreciative when when anyone stops by, even if it's for 5 minutes or even if it's for 5 hours. If you're just joining in on the conversation, we're talking about what games would you like to see fully remade from the ground up, akin to this. Like this, Resident Evil 2 is obviously a full remake with brand new engine, completely remade from like 15, 20 years ago into a modern engine with modern gameplay stuff, modern graphics, modern everything. Now, didn't I get hit? I did. I have health on me, which is fine. Everything else looks to be okay. Yeah, we're good for the moment. Yeah, that looks fine for now. Oh, you're not dead, okay. Well, now you are. Lockers? No.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have
We don't need
5
that.
new messages.
Damn. Should have packed my parka.
Her parka. Some South Park stuff right there. Then again, she is running around in here in booty shorts and a tank top in a like cold storage area. I haven't actually played the new Wonder Boy. It seems a little bit simplistic though.
In progress.
Like when it comes to remakes and whatnot. I mean, it feels more like it's like what they did with Mega Man 11. Is it Mega Man 11? Yeah, I think it's Mega Man 11.
Cooling complete.
Where it feels like they just kind of continued it on a little bit with slight modern upgrades. Now, of course, I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything. I'm not saying that's not, you know, not a viable way, but I'm talking like full-on, real deal kind of massive difference, massive improvements. Like the comparison of, oh, you're alive, okay, hello. Of original Resident Evil 2 versus modern Resident Evil 2. Is he down? He is down. Oh.
Shit.
They take some amount of... Oh, you're still alive! Where did he come from? Are you serious? 2 knife. 2 knife to the chest. Multiple headshots. And he just will not go down. Oh my god, he's still alive. I wish this lad's head would just explode. There we go, just like that. 2 bloody knives from his chest. Oh, that's another good example I completely didn't even think of, Sunrise. With the Spyro trilogy and the Crash trilogy, I never even... Those completely slipped my mind. Those are good examples. Of course, there's the whole weird thing, of, like you're mentioning, about getting it on the Switch, which, even though it's... Like, there was that leak from the official website, and then... Yeah, so... It's kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, I can understand the purist side of it. I have the nostalgia for Resident Evil 2. I have the nostalgia for some of the other games that we listed. But it's nice to have a quality alternative, like say this. Now, what do I have? I need. No, I have plenty of inventory space for the moment. I'm also disappointed, Sunrise. I was expecting you to mention Hugo as a full-on remake with a full-on brand new engine. What's going on there? I mean, now with modern technology and streaming and whatnot, and streaming games, you wouldn't have to play over the phone anymore. You could play over the internet to play the modern version. Go back and get our final upgrade. As long as there's no zombies coming up out of nowhere. There will be. There always is. Because don't forget, remakes can go horribly wrong. Even though many remakes have got praise, not just from me, but in critical acclaim and being well received and all over the last, I don't know, we call it a few years. We have to remember the not so good remakes, like games such as the Secret of Mana remake, which is a remake of my favorite game of all time, and it was done pretty damn poorly. So, yeah, it can go horribly wrong. But then you look at games like this and you realize, oh, it can go horribly right. Oh, I never noticed you before. There we go, maximum inventory space. And also to serve as a mini reminder that unfortunately OBS is being stupid, and that's why the stream is running so choppy. I've previously streamed Resident Evil 2 before and it went perfectly at 60 frames per second. It's running at nearly 100 FPS right now for me, but OBS being OBS, which makes me a sad panda. What do I need? I will make one of these, because I can always do with some more acid rounds. You know, now that you mention it releasing on Commodore, for some reason I'm thinking I have that. I must go look at my Commodore games. Now my problem is, I'm gonna have to like wait a week because I'm getting new carpet and stuff here. So my game room is currently in massive disarray and massive, oh, I don't even know what to call it. It's basically blocked off from the outside, as well as being massively, horribly discombobulated inside. So I'd have to wait on that one. Now, what did we want to do? We wanted... Oh, you're getting back up, and you're still alive. Oh, whoa! Get off me! Please blow up. You're supposed to blow up. Yeah, there you go. This is the part where you fall down.
Dispensing solution now.
Oh, I never thought about that, actually. They could put it on the arcade archive thing. It could be worth. That could be a possibility.
So much for the weed infestation.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous
Oh, the Commodore
solution
64 Mini.
without
There's a reason why a lot of people don't talk about that.
have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary
It's,
measures.
yeah, it's not a very good Mini. I debated buying one. I have my eye on one, because at least if it goes down cheap, like it's been reduced already, but I think it's still like 65 euro down from 100, which I can't justify. Not for that. Get off me! Blow up already. Like, oh, you're, what did, whoa, where the hell did he get in here? Like, it's not a good mini console, basically. There's not much on it, there's not much you can do on it. It wouldn't appeal to a lot of people. I mean, like, hell, I still have my Commodore 64. I still have all my childhood games. So, I mean, I assume it still works. I'm kind of afraid to find out, because it would break my heart if it didn't work. So it lives on in my mind right now as that it's upstairs working. Now I know you can hack and modify this Commodore 64 Mini, and you can actually use it to bootload games, but there's a problem with it. You can't store them on it. You can only load one game at a time, the game you're currently playing. A TurboGrafx Mini, it could happen. It could happen. We've seen Neo Geo Mini, so the TurboGrafx could happen. I would gladly buy a TurboGrafx Mini, mainly because here in Europe, TurboGrafx wasn't really a big deal unless you lived in France for some reason. They loved it. So I haven't properly got a chance to experience pretty much any of those games. So I would gladly try that. What else do I need here? Yeah, Konami owns the rights to the TurboGrafx, which is a problem within itself. I hear it did have a few good games on it, especially when you consider it had Rondo of Blood. I realize that's the retro gamer meme. It pretty much is, but I mean, it still is a good game, so say what you want about it. It still is a decent game. In fact, I just bought the PS4 collection of Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood about 2 weeks ago. It was on sale, so I said fuck it. What I'm expecting is the company I buy a lot of my new FPGA consoles from, Analog, since they have the Analog NT, which I skipped. They have the Super NT, which I have and love because it's sitting beside me here. And my upcoming Mega SG in April, when that arrives, that's going to be fantastic. I'm thinking they might go with TurboGrafx 16 next. Now, there's positives and negatives for that. As someone who has no TurboGrafx 16 games, it's a bit of a problem. I would have to buy those. But it's easier and less unwieldy than actually getting something like a Turbo Duo here in Europe. Because those things are expensive. They're big, they're expensive, and they're relatively hard to find. What was this? OSS. So let's look. We want OSS. There we go. Yeah, I tried to fix it a few times, teenagers, but it's... I don't know what it is. The first night I streamed this, it was perfect. And now, last night and tonight, it's just been a mess. I've even tried, like, tabbing out of the game and restarting it and stuff, but it's just been a disaster piece. And I really hate OBS. I even tried to update OBS, but it actually wouldn't let me update. Now we let the old video play.
Got eyes on the G-Virus. We're going in.
Breach, bang, and clear. go, Martinez. There's always a Martinez, isn't there?
Dr. Birkin, you come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming? This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin. I'll ask you one more time. Hold your fire!
Well, he was pulling a gun.
What the fuck were you thinking? Our orders were to bring him in alive. We're in, sir. But we had a snafu. Target resisted. We had to take him out.
I think that's Hunk.
That's correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
Oh, you got Joe and Mac? I was actually going to buy that. I didn't in the end, but I almost did. I remember being fun on the Super Nintendo. But I mean, you've obviously got good memories of it with your brother. So let's store this. We still have lots of space. Oh, it's really annoying me actually. There's another arcade game I want to stream very soon. I was going to do it before Resident Evil, but I decided to play Resident Evil. It took me ages to find the name of it over the last like couple of weeks, but then I forgot the name of the game and I'm having trouble finding it again so I can stream it. It's really annoying. Not that I wanted to stream Paperboy, but the controls on Paperboy are insane when emulated. They're not working properly. It's manageable, but it's difficult. It's very difficult. Oh, describe the arcade game. So it's a side-scrolling game, kind of like, think of when I say side-scrolling, it's in the vein of like Mega Man or Sonic or Mario. It's that kind of side-scrolling. A lot of the levels are construction levels. It would be like you'd be on a building site or something like that, and your main guy has like a hard hat. He's got I think it's a yellow hard hat, and he's got this giant hammer. And a lot of the enemies he's fighting are construction based. I want to say it's like Hammer Mac or Hammer Harry or something like that. It's a really weird one. Hammer, that could be it. That could be it, teenagers. That could be it. I'll have to check that and see if that's in the giant batch. I mean, 60 gigabyte, it would want to be in there. So I need a green herb. Wrong one. This looks like lots of space and lots of everything. Oh, that's it. No, that's a knife we don't need. It was possibly on the TurboGrafx. Like I said, I've never actually seen a TurboGrafx in person, so I'm just kind of hoping. But I know that this was definitely an arcade game. I remember playing it lots of times in the arcade. So I've way too many herbs here, so I'm gonna start using a few. Free up some space. That's looking good for now. You know, we haven't actually saved it since we started. Oh no, I don't have.
Damn it. Look at that. Alright.
Oh, that sounds like
Hell yeah.
deep regret right there,
Got
teenagers.
it. Oh, thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Oh, I have more needles. I almost forgot about these. Needle cartridges. It's funny, there's been basically none of them in the entire game. I've got that one thing of cartridges to reload, and that was it. Yeah, I've looked at importing a Turbo Duo from the US because without region... Oh, shit. Without region unlocking the card slot. And it's like close to €400, if not more, with shipping. Just like Birkin here.
William! This ends now.
Spoiler, they're actually shooting them with water.
What the hell is this thing?
That was my husband.
Consider this a divorce. Oh, what film was that? Oh,
She is my creation!
I think it was Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil film.
William! I should have killed him while I had the chance. I don't know why, I just... couldn't do it.
He was your husband.
Honestly, we were more married to our work than each other.
What about Sherry? How could you just leave her all alone while Raccoon City burned to hell?
I couldn't let my daughter grow up in a world with a G-virus in it.
But that's no excuse for...
She's gonna get it. Slam. They cheat is the answer. Distracted. Plot holes and cheating. But to be fair, she has some sort of weird extra gun.
Sorry, William.
Oh no! I forgot my good gun! I meant to bring my gun with like the high velocity magnum rounds.
No,
But I forgot it, damn it.
I got this. You should take care of Sherry.
You don't know what you're up against.
I have a pretty damn good idea.
Whatever you do, don't stop until it's finished.
Trust me.
I'm not trapped down here with him.
Ends now.
He's trapped down here with me. Also, check out that old school music.
Until target is neutralized.
Come on, blow up, explode, explode faster. Okay, you were supposed to explode. He's agile for a big guy, isn't he? Fuck me. Jeez, he looks terrifying when he's on fire, doesn't he? You see him in the back there. Like skull just in the middle of the blaze. Oh, he's gonna throw something at me, isn't he? Miss me with that throwing shit, fam. Come on. This is awkward. This damn gun. He's got one on his back as well. Okay, this hurts. He hits hard. fire. Okay. Promising. We got some good damage. Well, I'm assuming that's good damage. Oh, we made it. Oh, we made him drop it. Set himself on fire. Oh no! Okay, I thought his eye would. Oh, you bitch. That is being extra today. Yeah, mystery. It's being awkward. OBS is being terrible. The game is running at over 100 FPS for me, but it's being stupid, and OBS doesn't want to reflect that. On fire, burn, and he's getting back up. You dirtbag. And I don't know what it is about it, because I've streamed this game before, and it ran properly, so I don't know why it's being stupid. Oh, typical. Now there's more high-powered rounds when I don't have my gun. Oh, that's a big one. Look at him burn. It's glorious. Melt his ass. Ow. Not melt my ass, melt his ass. I think I just shot that out of the air. Either way, it was still pretty sweet. Oh yeah, you know me. When it comes to hardware, it's big baller shot caller time. Oh, and then he just sneaks up on me. I can get some space between us though. I'm in some trouble. Shot him. Oh, damn it. That didn't work like I planned. I guess I'm gonna have to use machine gun. Oh, there we go. So it was so easy, just like that. See,
has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
unlike certain games, this actually runs natively on my hardware. Unlike a certain Resident Evil 7 on the Switch, when the only way to play it is through Japanese online infrastructure, streamed terribly to the console. See, most people misunderstand my... What's the word I'm looking for? Disdain is not the word. I'm one of the few people that thinks the Switch is overstepping its bounds and overstepping its limitations. Everyone else is kissing its ass, or the majority of people are kissing its ass. And they're praising and applauding stuff like Wolfenstein 2, a game that runs at 360p, 22 frames per second on lower than lowest settings on the Switch. I don't praise that just to get it onto the console. No. If the Switch would stay... If people would develop games with the Switch in mind, and that style of game, similar how you have games developed for the Vita, you have games developed for the 3DS, and those run, and they are fine, they're quality games. If developers did that for the Switch, instead of trying to port, you know, games that won't run on it and modern console games, if they stop that, then there won't be a problem. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, I hear really good things about Pillars of Eternity. Everyone recommends that to me, Mystery. Mainly because I was a big Baldur's Gate guy back in the day. And apparently this is the new Baldur's Gate. This is the new big thing when it comes to this kind of stuff. You know, I get this damn gun out of here. That's useless. Give me one of these bad boys. No, I want to put in the big boy bullets. Let's do some serious damage with that. I actually wasn't a fan of Bravely Default. Everyone was surprised when I told them that. Everyone, like all my friends and stuff, they know me as the RPG guy. Hell, they know me as everything. I'm Mr. Resident Evil, Mr. Silent Hill, Mr. Kingdom Hearts, Mr. Final Fantasy. I'm Mr. Everything to them, but again, they know me as the RPG guy.
No entry
Oh,
allowed.
what?
Facility lockdown engaged.
Facility lockdown? Where am I going? Return to Sherry. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. And when the demo of Bravely Default came out, I played it because I had high expectations for the game. I didn't like the demo at all. I was very disappointed in it. And I never played the full game because of it. Fun side note though, I did buy the Bravely 2nd Collector's Edition. Just because it was a nice Collector's Edition. And I've never opened it. It's still upstairs. Unopened. Well, let me bring some health with me just in case. This will do, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna need a knife or... well, I'll keep the knife just to be safe. Oh, there's a memo on the wall. Telling us about our ID wristbands.
Hey.
I knew you'd make it.
Annette made it back. Luckily, William
My mom
didn't.
needs help.
Annette? Sherry. How are you?
Okay. But you don't look so good.
Yeah, she just kind of got smacked across the room.
Look at the screen.
By a giant monster.
Oh, thank God. So Sherry's gonna be all right?
She'll be weak for a little while, but yes. She's free of the G-virus.
Did you hear that?
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit.
She was attacked by the monsters.
Don't worry about me. Take my daughter to safety. I'm sorry, Sherry. For everything. Your life is what is important.
We can't just leave her here.
You're right, we can't.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility
Oh, I thought we were actually going to get her
What does
for a
that
second.
mean?
It's a self-destruct code. In case the G-virus leaves the building. Save my daughter.
No!
Sherry.
Rip.
Sherry, we're gonna say goodbye to your mom. Mom, please say goodbye. Please, Sherry. loved you, okay? You really gotta get going. Come on.
And now they're out of here.
You were right about this jacket. I'm so lucky to have you.
We can talk more about that later. We gotta hurry now. Come on.
Yeah, I got Kingdom Hearts 3, but I have a bit of a problem. I've only ever finished Kingdom Hearts 1. And last year, I told myself, you know what?
Can you walk faster?
In the run-up to Kingdom Hearts 3, I'll play through all of them in order. I only played Kingdom Hearts 1 last year again. So was it last night? It was either last night or the day before. I finally started Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. So I have to play that and then like 7 other games before I can get Kingdom Hearts 3. Or play Kingdom Hearts 3 because I have it.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately.
I grew up like with a lot of the Disney stuff, so I remember when they were crossing over Final Fantasy, which I loved, with Disney, because I was still a teenager at the time. I was like, oh hell yes.
Claire,
And the gameplay was pretty good.
thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Which is our way out. It's somewhere this side. There it is.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate.
So it's going to be quite the interesting couple of weeks / months as I try to avoid all Kingdom Hearts 3 related spoilers. I've had to unfollow a bunch of people I usually follow on Twitter because they're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
To evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator.
Come on, Sherry.
10 minutes until detonation. Attention.
10 minutes.
Self-destruct sequence
Let's make like a tree.
to evacuate immediately.
I suppose that's very fitting that these guys are basically trees. Also, I love that since I'm using the old soundtrack, I love the music.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central
Sure, we'll make it out of here anyway.
to the bottom level train platform.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, where do you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
Where's the... Oh, there's like a... Oh, shit.
God damn it, your turn sucks.
Hate these lads.
Minutes until detonation.
Right, one down. Sometimes this engine is too upgraded that it's a problem sometimes. Like I'm shooting things I might not usually be able to shoot. Beams and whatnot. Hell yeah. Claire and Sherry for life. Oh. Hello, flaming zombie.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
I'm right behind you.
Atta girl. Think we're almost out of here.
Claire, maybe...
Come on, Sherry, you can do it.
I can use that.
Worth a try.
I don't have the space for anything. I don't need that. Where's that other knife? I don't need that.
8 minutes until detonation.
No, we can't. We get the joint plug. Wasn't that two different plugs in original
Gotta get
Resident
this
Evil?
train moving. I need you to stay right here, okay?
Okay. I promise I won't move.
Good.
Be careful.
Always.
Alright, G.I. Jane. Let's do this. Ho ho ho! That is my kind of thing. No, let me pick it up first.
Okay. Alright. Did something. Okay. Alright, it's working.
Claire!
What? Leon? You're down here too?
Yeah. But the whole place is coming down.
There's been so little interaction between Leon and Claire in this one.
You need to get out.
It feels like they're almost
Fast.
not even in the same
No,
story.
I found a way out. I think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon!
Like, from what I remember,
Damn!
there's the intro, there's one other part, and there's that. And there's this bad boy. We can get our Dutch on. Just call her Claire Dutch Schaefer. I was really worried they wouldn't have this tram thing in this game. But luckily they do. Although, not so much luckily they have this big yoke. Come on, Claire. Channel your inner Schwarzenegger. Oh, you move fast for such a big guy. Oh, god damn, that hurt. I thought I'd get away around the corner, but apparently not. What the hell? It's hardly fair at all. I love how you have to spin it up just before you can actually just rip them apart.
Minutes until detonation.
Take him down. Get off the wall. Dirtbag. Jesus. He's doing his big belly flop. Oh, look at him. He's turning red. Must be almost time. His eyes are actually starting to pop. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, maybe they are. Oh, he's stumbling. He's down. It's promising.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
And he's done. Oh, I absolutely agree, Sunrise, but don't tell the fanboys that. I mean, the game looks gorgeous. I will say that. The game looks gorgeous. It's no Final Fantasy 15, but it's up there. The game is gorgeous, and if they were to downgrade that,
It's okay. I'm here.
it would be disgusting.
We're getting out of here.
Oh, but Q, it runs on the Unreal Engine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Now, see, the fanboys don't care, but people like us, we know better. Punch it, Claire. Never tell me the odds. Finally free.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.
Good. 'Cause I take a shower.
Yeah.
Really? That bad?
Damn.
Oh yeah.
That's savage.
Claire.
Leon!
She was just
So good to see you.
she's just willing to leave him there
Make it, didn't I?
until he just happened to make it. Oh, it doesn't give the full ending until you complete the B chapter. I see how it is. I'm onto you, game. Do I know how many mobile games have been made on Switch or on Unreal Engine? A lot of them. A lot of them. Just like the Unity engine. A lot of Unity engine games made on for mobile. But hey, I mean, the Unreal Engine ain't bad. It's definitely by no means bad. But it's just people need to learn its limitations. People automatically assume because a game runs on the Unreal Engine or runs on a specific engine or whatever, it can easily and justifiably be ported over. That's not how these things work. Now, I know, again, people like us, we know this. But others, so questionable. Like, there's so many people that just... I don't know. They just make me want to facepalm. Some of it I just can't keep up with because it's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. I mean, I saw some of the screenshots between Dragon Quest XI on the Switch. They released a couple of screenshots recently because the game might come out in like 2025, and you can see there's a downgrade. It's actually not a heavy downgrade like almost every other game, but you can see there is a slight to mid-range downgrade. And while the game still doesn't look terrible, it does look low resolution. That can be a problem. But at the same time, they will automatically say that it's like, oh, no downgrade, no downgrade. And no, if you put the two screenshots together, just clearly a downgrade. It's like, oh, no downgrade, no downgrade. And then they look at stuff like Doom, or they look at stuff like Wolfenstein 2, and like, oh, a slight downgrade, doesn't matter. I was like, no, stop. Could you imagine if they had to downgrade this game, Resident Evil 2 Remake, to run on the Switch? It would look like the PS1 game. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but... a side grade. No, it's not a side grade. It's a portable grade, because it's portable is the new excuse. That's all they use. It's like, oh yeah, the game, like Ark Survival Evolved, the game runs at 106p. It runs as low as 106p. That's right, lower than NES games. Not just lower than PS1 games, not just lower than PS2 games, not just lower than SNES games, lower than NES games. It runs, hell, it even technically runs like roughly Atari level of resolution. It's on the Switch, and you know, but it's portable though, so it's okay apparently. If you are willing to accept so many low quality titles and assets and performance and experience and everything just because it's portable, you need to re-examine your gaming. If I don't want to say you need to re-examine your life, but clearly gaming doesn't fit in enough somewhere. It doesn't, you might not have enough space, or you might not have enough time, and you're doing yourself an injustice. Yeah, that's a perfect example, Sunrise. That's another one I always bring up. Nintendo is the only one of the current 4 platforms, Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Switch. The Switch is the only one, and Nintendo are the only one that are using a different architecture. So between the architecture and the tools available for it, as well as the severely underpowered nature of the platform, it's no surprise that companies don't want to put in the extra effort to port stuff over, to downgrade and make their own games look worse, run worse, and be a worse experience for people overall. It is absolutely understandable why companies don't want to do this extra effort for the one of the 3 platforms. Now, at the same time, I don't feel like I'm a hypocrite by saying this, because yes, the Switch has some good games. The Switch has a couple. I stress a couple of good games. There's Mario Odyssey and what's the other one? Legend of Zelda. But other than that, you see, you'd expect that from first-party Nintendo games. What else do you have on there? Exactly. Exactly. Look at their 2018 was deathly bad. Unless you're a Smash guy, their year was awful. 2019 is being rough because with Metroid being in the state that it's in, don't get me wrong, Fire Emblem is going to be fantastic. I love Fire Emblem. It's due out in spring of 2019. I'm a big Animal Crossing fan. Hopefully the Pokemon core game comes out this year. That will be pretty sweet, all of those. Yeah, it's the same as myself. Like, I'll only buy stuff on Switch that I can't get anywhere else, really. Like, I have 6 Switch games right now. What I'm gonna try to count them off my hands here. I have Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart Deluxe. Granted, I had Mario Kart Deluxe on Wii U, but at least it was easier to play, and at first I could play with friends on the Switch. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Ultra Street Fighter 2, that was obviously only available on Switch, and I have the Secret of Mana collection. They're my 6 games on Switch. They're basically games I can't get anywhere else, or if I get them somewhere else, they're worse. In the case of, let's say, like, you know, Breath of the Wild on Wii U. And just like this year, the games I listed off, I plan on buying 4 games this year on Switch, unless more are announced. Oh wait, we got more. We all know where there's tentacles, there's fire. Unfortunately, that's a B scenario job. Here we go, Claire Redfield's standard game mode. Total time 4:11:48. Save 7, rank A. If I remember correctly, you need to beat it in under 4 hours to boost up to rank S. So I was close. Do we have any extras?
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, we did. We got a couple of other stuff. So, the other ones I mentioned. Let's see. What am I buying on Switch this year? Assuming all release dates are, as we know, and nothing gets cancelled or delayed or pushed back or anything. There might even be some surprise announcements that help too. But so far, it's Pokemon Core RPG. I'm drawing a blank here. Luigi's Mansion 3. Fire Emblem, and Animal Crossing. That's it. Just like pretty much every Nintendo platform post Super Nintendo, you only buy Nintendo platforms for first-party Nintendo games and the very few third-party exclusives that come to the platform. I really hope that never gets ported to the Switch, teenagers. I really hope it never. Just to save them the embarrassment and save them the extra. Now, I'm not going to start a new run, but what I am going to do is I'm going to try the fourth Survivor. This was very difficult from what I remember on the PS1. Now, I could do this on the PS1. I couldn't do the other one. There's another special campaign there, but we'll hopefully get to that anyway. I couldn't finish the other one. I could always get to the end of it, the last boss part of it. But not this one. I could do this on the old school one. I can probably do it on this one too. Let's see how it goes. We'll give it a try. I'll give it 1 or 2 tries before we finish up.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read?
Nighthawk, this is Hunk from Alpha Team.
Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying
I'm at point K-12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Straight to the point.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Got it.
Okay, so where do we go? So I have to get to the front door of the police station. Oh, I have a bunch of others on. Like, I mean, I've got some of the downloadable stuff. Since there's no virtual console on the Switch, I've got some of the others on there too. I have loads of arcade games. Like, I have more arcade games on the Switch than I do Switch games. Damn it, she got back up. I realize I should be trying to save ammo, but wow, this is going extremely poorly. You need to be, the whole deal with Hunk is you basically need to escape and be very liberal with your ammo, because there's not much of it. But if I only have to get to the front of the RPD, it won't be too bad. Watch as I have to take the most roundabout route in the world now. I do have a shotgun though, which is nice. Actually, let me look at my inventory. Oh, that's not bad at all. Some magnum ammo, some flashbangs, some grenades, a knife. I can even make my own ammo, lots of health. Submachine gun ammo, shotgun ammo. Oh, that's promising. Sorry, dog. No, let's fuck it. Let's just run by him. Okay, let's skip those. We need to try to go back this way. Oh, reload, reload! Oh! I was reloading too often. That's a lot of dogs. That is bad. And that, boys, is why we have a mouse and keyboard and 100 frames per second. Even if OBS doesn't want it to demonstrate properly. We have that sweet, slick, smooth movement. We have that precision aiming. You won't find that on a console. Oh shit. Oh no, that's a knife. I thought I had a grenade. No, not a magnum. I wasn't ready for this room. Smash? Smash? What kind of friends are those? Friends don't let friends play Smash. I kid, I kid. It was like when I told a story yesterday in Discord about the last time I played Smash, the one at the convention. Oh shit! I didn't even... Where did this other one grab me from? Suck on this. What you need to do is you need to invite me over. I'll be your ringer, and you can say, "Oh, you know, let's play Killer Instinct," and we'll see how that one goes. Oh yeah, boy, this is going to be easy. We're almost out. When we get up here, we're at. We just need to go up the stairs, and then we're in the main hall. Home free. Regular gunpowder, shotgun shells I do like. I'm gonna make lots of shotgun shells. What's my current weapon? I want a grenade will come in handy. Oh, look at all these lads. Oh, you broke through faster than expected. What, there's probably a lot of complaints that there's not enough ammo? I mean, it's a survival horror game. You have to balance your survival and when to fight, when to run. That's part of the whole game. I mean, there's so many new school gamers that are missing the whole point of Resident Evil 2. Between the Tyrant 103 and... I mean, they have it... Oh no, I can't go up. I have to take a different route. Between Tyrant 103 and... He's so much more menacing in this one. The way he should be. He's done exceptionally well in this game. He's possibly the best Resident Evil 2 villain ever in this remake. Oh no! Wasn't expecting the liquor. Yeah, well, those people just need to get good. That's what I tell them. You don't automatically deserve to... Oh, can I get by him? Oh, yeah. You don't automatically deserve to, like, to win and complete a game without putting in a little bit of effort. Now, I'm not saying you need to sit there and grind out and be like fourth in the world and, you know, #1 American in a tournament or something, but... You just need to put in a modicum of effort. I think that's the proper word to use. Oh shit. Well, luckily that's really strong. I mean, people say this is hard. See how well I did on my playthrough? Yeah, or, I mean, hell yeah, play on easy mode if that's the case. That's why these games offer a choice. Oh shit, that's a lot of zombies. These games offer a choice for people who aren't very good at games and only want to get to a certain part just for the story. They just want to get through it for the... Shit. Get through it for the story. They should be happy that these games are including modes like that for people like them. God damn it. They lunge so far in this one. Okay, well, you can go away. Oh, I didn't see the liquor. Oh, I've no leftover self-defense weapons. One thing I did notice though is there was, since they're reusing all the enemies and stuff for Resident Evil 2, there was no giant spiders. Granted, they were only in. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, extraction. A couple of rooms out. There's no giant spiders. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Okay, well at least he's throwing me the way I want to go. That kind of worked out in my favor. Oh no! Oh shit. I have to heal. I have to heal. Oh, he's right in front of me. Oh, I'm trapped in the corner. Ah, come on. He got me like as soon as I moved. That didn't kill him? There we go. That did. Oh no! Get out of my way! Freedom!
What the hell?
Not freedom.
You're late for extraction.
Front door's blocked. Gotta find another way out.
Oh my god.
Heads up. Guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so move fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Got it.
Oh, I missed. What the hell? 2 zombies at once? I've never seen that before. Oh no! Look who's behind me. Ah, come on. Look, they're completely ganging up on me at this point. Everywhere I move, they're all over me. That's a liquor. You dirtbag. I think I'm gonna die here. I need to take a look at the map to see where I'm going. This looks like it's blocked. So I have to go through the shower room. Shower room. This corridor. Lounge. Library. Oh my god, main hall, waiting room. And then I have to go up. Oh my god, I have to make it across all that to get to the roof. Meanwhile, wasting all this ammo and everything. I mean, I'm running low. Oh, fuck. I have 1 bullet left in my machine gun. Surprise! Oh my god, he didn't even die. Well, I'm in trouble. Oh! I forgot about him. If there's any enemies in my way, what the hell? A zombie just fell on me. Yeah, I'm pretty much fucked if there's any zombies in front of me. I have to get hit. Or evade. More dogs. Dogs. Luckily, dog did not see me. Are you serious? Oh my god, look at them all. What the hell? Where? This is bullshit. Call it shenanigans. More liquors. Just what I needed. zombie. Get off me. I don't think that hurt me, but... Wait, where am I going? Okay, I can only go in this door on my left. Oh, what the hell? That's a tyrant. Or at least one of the Weevil boss thingies. Wait, he's not gonna leave me. Oh my god, are you serious? I have to go inside and... This is terrible.
This is war. Survivor's Europe.
Okay, I have to get outside. I'm gonna have to run through all of them. And the big guy. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh no, don't die. Oh my god, heal. I need to heal instantly. Everything is all over me. Oh, someone has me. I can't see what's going on. Oh my god. Look at this. I'm dead. No. No. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. That must have been like the last room. Because the game isn't built beyond that room. Damn it. Absolute shenanigans. Oh no, that's understandable, Sunrise. That's a whole other story. But I mean, you have the other people who, like people who choose to play on, say, easy and just experience it for themselves that way, go through the story, and then maybe want to go back and try to challenge themselves or see it on harder difficulty. That's fine. But you have people that go in, start on normal, or for some reason possibly even hard, and then they're just automatically complaining that the game is too hard, that it should be dumbed down, or dude, this sucks, it's too hard, or whatever. No, these are game mechanics. Adapt, survive, overcome, or fail. They're your choices. Well, that was it for the fourth survivor. I'm raging. We were so close to the end. So many zombies. That was ridiculous. I'd say if I had, I don't know, maybe 2 more shotgun shells, I would have done that. But we saw how much ammo I wasted right at the start. I didn't think it would be that long. I didn't think it would be that hectic. I didn't think it would be that packed. But it was. And it came back to bite me in the arse, as well as the neck, because, you know, zombies and whatnot. But it is what it is. But that's where we're going to leave it for tonight, with the whole, what do we call it? With the wrap up and the clean up of Claire, as well as a quick little attempt at the fourth survivor. Still raging, we got schemed right at the end. We'll leave it there for now. I don't know if I'll stream Leon B, because I'm really annoyed at the whole OBS situation. I pride myself on quality. I pride myself on specs and high-end stuff, and OBS is letting me down. I don't understand it whatsoever. The game ran and streamed perfectly the first night, and the second and third night wasn't happening. Even earlier tonight when I turned on the frame rate counter, you could see it was almost up at 100, and it was still not streaming perfectly. We all know I have a good PC, and it has done it before with part 1. It ran perfectly, streamed perfectly, but it is what it is. So, I don't know, I'll hopefully be back. I won't be back tomorrow because I know I have to work late. So, hopefully I'll be back at some point over the weekend with more streams. If not, there'll probably be another video or 2 in the meantime. I have one finished, I just have to edit it and put it up and whatnot too, because it turned out to be like half an hour long, which was a bit much, but I can trim it down a little bit. But anyway, until then, I want to thank everyone for coming out, hanging out in the stream chat with me, being badasses, shooting the shit with me as always, seeing me get my ass kicked technically as the fourth survivor, because Hunk and the Grim Reaper apparently doesn't live up to his name. And the conclusion of Claire A. Was there, I think there was one jump scare in this one, but there wasn't too many. Because granted, I can sit here playing this, enjoying myself, as you would expect with something like Resident Evil. Being able to just talk about whatever, shoot the shit. Hopefully everyone enjoys whatever it is, be it me, the game, or otherwise. Anyway, until then, I'm rambling. So peace out. I'll see everyone. Thanks for joining. And I will see you on whatever's next.